All right, personal journey of mine documented of wearing stem cell regeneration patches. So this is my 5th day wearing the patch, reporting back on day 4 and what the experience has been like. So something that I just want to show you very quickly to just really bring home to you how the changes inside of us begin to affect the outside of us. My hair and my nails naturally grow very, very fast. And for those of you that watch the other videos on my YouTube channel, you know, like my weekly tarot readings and things like that, or other sort of just guidance for spiritual wellness or physical, mental, emotional wellness, you will notice that I like to keep my nails nice and trimmed. And typically, I will cut my nails every 5 days, 6 at the most. Otherwise, I feel it's a bit too long. I wanted to show you, it doesn't seem all that long, but I have trimmed my nails 2 days ago. And they have grown at the same rate they would normally grow in about 5 to 6 days, in 2 days. All right. So something is definitely happening on the inside, and what's happening on the inside is naturally reflected to the outside. There is, you know, honestly, there's a sense of vitality that I feel. There's the sense of aliveness that I feel. There is this more positive mindset, which is really exceptional. Now, I am typically a very positively inclined person in any case, but like any person, I have my ups and downs. And for those of you that might be familiar with astrology, I'm a Cancerian, so I usually have these flippity-floppity sort of moods, and they could really, you know, sort of like bring upheaval in my life sometimes. But for the last 5 days, things have been so beautiful, you know, and I would still see the challenges coming my way, and I'd still have everything that you have as a human being through your day, but they don't have that effect that they have on me before, which is really, really great. I was thinking this morning when I took my doggy for a walk, which is a wonderful way to start the day in any case, but you know, as much as I love it, again, you know, with getting older, and I mean, I'm guilty of this. I was younger, I was like, oh, what's everybody complaining about? But as you get older, no matter what good care you take of yourself, even though I haven't really been working out in ages and I've been eating all sorts of crappy things, you know, but I do meditate and I do try to get some movement and walking and all that sort of stuff in. But living in an apartment, I had to take this dog out every single day, and usually I have to take him out a few times a day in any case. And you know, you begin to feel all sorts of groggy and grouchy, and you wake up in the morning and there's like a stiffness here, and you know, there's like a discomfort over there. So I am happy that for the past couple of days I've woken up. That has not been there. I mean, that is just amazing. And I think that you will use these patches predominantly for 3 main reasons. All right. And just before I get into those reasons, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to share this journey with you. I wanted to experience all of this firsthand for myself. I wanted to be able to share this with you. And, you know, of course, everybody's different. Everybody's bodies are different. But I just wanted to share with you my personal experience. There are beautiful, amazing, incredible, life-changing, groundbreaking reviews on these products, and it's just amazing. But I wanted to have the first-hand experience for myself, because if I am going to recommend this amazing product to other people, I wanted to know for myself. I wanted to be convinced for myself, first and foremost, that it is a product that works, and I can be quite a skeptic, you know. So I know the mind is very, very powerful, but all honesty, actually, placebos don't typically work that well on me. But so I wanted to be sure, like, okay, so this is what we have. I'm going to be a hectic skeptic. I want to see how it works, which is funny because it actually reminds me of how I got into regression hypnosis. You know, I just felt that people are overselling this offer, and of course, you know, it turns out that they're not. And now I myself am a very proud regression hypnosis practitioner. But to get back to the product, okay, so my name is Adrian Nelson. For those of you that don't know, I'm a life transformation practitioner. I'm very passionate about wellness and, you know, physical wellness, mental wellness, spiritual wellness, emotional wellness, and especially the wellness of the body. Because the thing about it is, we only have one body. And we treat our bodies like we can just trade it in if things don't work, like a car. You buy a car, you're very impressed with it. you know, you use it for a while, it's not doing that well anymore, or you get it and it's not really what you thought it would be. There were all these raving reviews, and then you just get another car. But it doesn't work that way with the body. We only have one. And as human beings, we are acting as if we can just trade in this body and take another one, which I suppose we can, but that is called reincarnation. So you got to chuck and come back, you know. The three sort of main reasons why I can personally see why you would use this product is one, and I think this is the most important one. It's one, to be proactive, one, to be preventative, one, to maintain the positive state of your body. And remember, the thing with these patches is if you use them, they improve the state of the body. The inside becomes better, the inside becomes balanced, the inside comes alive. You wake up. You literally wake up on the inside. Those dormant stem cells that weren't working for you as actively as they were working in your younger years, you know, puberty and your 20s, when you were all sort of energy and you could just go, and, you know, you were all inspired and focused. And that's the wonderful thing. I've got extreme focus back. I've got this vitality back. But it's balanced. It's not like taking an energy drink, you know, and you just all peeped up and then an hour or two later you're all down and you crash and stuff like that. It is a maintained balance flow. And it's a sense where, you know, you've got the sense that I need to rest and you rest, and I need to go and I go, and that sort of thing, you know. So really, mentally, it's amazing, this mental fog that I used to have, this almost anxiety from I need to do this and I need to do that, and will I do it and can I do it and can't do it, all of that is so beautifully gone, and that is such a blessing for me personally, definitely. So the three words are, you know, preventative, and you know, there's that saying that goes that prevention is better than cure. And we do that for absolutely everything except our bodies. And you only have one body. You know what I mean? Like, what you do with it is what you do with it. And then you sort of like, you know, you experience and in many cases suffer the consequences of the effects that you put into the body. And for many people, the body has suffered a lot through bad eating, stress, just life, not sleeping enough, lots of pressure, lots of tension, lots of anxiety, alcohol, cigarettes, all these things that are really, really bad for you, you know. And going hand in hand with that, 2 days ago, somebody asked me, so they use natural sort of mushroom products like lion's mane, psilocybin, and those are things that I have been using for the last couple of months as well, and they're really, really brilliant. And they work really fast. And so if you are already familiar with those products and how incredible they are, you know, especially things like cordyceps, which rebuilds the sort of central like nervous system of the body. Lion's mane is really great for sort of like for the brain, you know, for actually rebuilding sort of like brain cells and things like that. Psilocybin is just incredible across the board. So if you already have experience with those products and you're already blown away, I'm telling you, I thought that there is nothing better on this planet than, you know, those natural products. Even though these patches are basically made from natural products as well, you know. It's basically minerals and glucose and like these little, made into these peptides and like nanocrystals. So technically speaking, it uses the heat from your own body because we're made from light. And it reflects it back into the body. So the light is not wasted, the light is regenerated from the out, you know, from the outside inwards. And this is like, it knocks those natural products, which are exceptional, like they really are. I speak from first-hand experience. They are exceptional. It knocks them out of the water. And if you're not familiar with them, then you can maybe go and research them a bit. And then as you research them and you are ready for sort of like, you know, 20 times the effect in a way shorter period of time, then these patches are your answer. All right. So preventative. And then I would say maybe it's sort of like, you know, honestly more in the category that I am, that you started to get older, you started to feel the effects of life, you started to feel the effects of everything that you've gone through in this life. You know, you started to feel tired, you started to feel drained and depleted and overwhelmed. And it's almost like this body that you trusted so much once is kind of like beginning to dwindle away. You know, if you're in that space, because that's the space that I was in, and I was saying, God, I need some sort of solution. Well, I call it source of all. I need some sort of solution. Then I would definitely recommend this for you. So you're not in the space where the illnesses and the things have started setting in yet, but you do already start to feel the discomfort, the lack of energy, not so driven as you were before, very willing to do things, but not having that physical stamina, basically. There is another thing that I realized. I feel physically stronger. Like physically inside, I feel stronger. There's more vitality, better sleep, just better. It's almost like there's this magic wand in my life that kind of brings me back to me, giving myself the gift of myself in a sense almost, which is really amazing. Because I just sort of accepted that there's a part of my vitality that's now gone. I'm in an older category, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. But it doesn't have to be the way the cookie crumbles, And this is only the 5th day that I'm wearing this patch, so I'm giving you the feedback on day 4. And as I said, I'm doing this for 30 days. I want to really honestly share with you my journey over the 30 days. Again, there are some people that have been saying that they've been having, a little bit of trouble with passing stool when they started to take these or use these patches. And so what you really want to do is you want to make sure, one, that you drink enough water, and 2, just morning and night, just take a little bit of Himalayan rock salt on just a little bit of water, and then just drink that as well, and just sort of like balances and reactivates the peptides inside to make sure that everything goes nice and smooth. All right. I've been following that guidance from day 1, and I've had none of those problems. All right. But again, everybody's body is different, so I'm just sharing with you my personal experience. I haven't weighed myself before I started this journey, but I know that I'm probably around 82 kilograms, which in pounds is probably about 164, 165 pounds. But I could notice actually this morning when I took a shower, I noticed that I actually lost some weight. So I wouldn't know exactly how much, but I know that I lost some, and I feel lighter. And it's I somehow am just inclined towards eating healthier, which is really, really great. And the third way actually would be if you already feel sort of like down in the trenches, so you're already maybe taking like medication, you're already taking like sort of like medication for maybe like a terminal disease or medical condition or anything like that. Of course, you want to work in conjunction with your medical practitioner. But, as I said in yesterday's video, the medical practice, the medical industry is not designed to make you healthy. It's designed to keep you being okay. But if you think about it, the medical industry is a multi-billion dollar industry. Multi-billion dollar industry. So if all of a sudden everybody's just doing fine, that industry will crumble. And the truth of the matter is we live in a society, we live in a world where the powers that be don't necessarily want you to be healthy because they need to keep you on the hook. So if you are tired of being on the hook and you're not interested in having to, either go through or repeat all these really expensive and painful sort of, operations and all sorts of, physiotherapy and things afterwards. Like I've been thinking about things and those things have not been my flavor. They did not appeal to me. So if it doesn't appeal to you, then you might want to open yourself to stem cell regeneration therapy, where it doesn't only stop the aging process, it reverses the aging process because your body's coming back to life. All right. And I would imagine that for some people that, it can take a little bit longer, and for some people take a little bit faster. But the overall story that I've been hearing with everybody, and I've been speaking to quite a number of people as well, that have been using this product, is that they get very good results really, really fast, and it's lasting. So it's not some sort of addictive thing that if you use it, then it's great, and if you stop using it, you feel terrible. And maybe a way to even, something that someone actually suggested to me who's been using this product for more than a year, is to use it consistently for say maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then stop using it for a week. And then pay attention to how you feel that week, and then start using it again after a week of not using. And, then you really feel that effect that it has on you, Because I was actually thinking this morning to myself, in the shower coincidentally, that how quickly I've just become used to this feeling of wellness. It is amazing. It is pretty amazing. It's pretty sweet, And it's a great, great thing. So if you are ready to step into a world where you are feeling more revived and more energized and full of vitality and full of light and full of drive and strive and positivity and just to live your greatest life, then I'm going to strongly recommend that you open yourself to the idea of, using these stem cell regenerating patches. And what I like about the most is that it's something on the inside. So it's not yet another thing that is put inside the body, because I think there's so much crap inside the body already. That the body's got difficulty coping, but not just the medication that we put into it and all the quick fixes from this headache and that muscle spasm and whatever, but just from the horrible food that we are eating. I mean, it's very difficult and progressively more expensive these days to actually just eat healthy. I mean, the price of vegetables and fruit have skyrocketed. It is absolutely insane. While the cheapest crap that is really, really bad for you just keeps on, the price just keeps on lowering, lowering, and lowering. And we have literally, I'm not going to name any brands, but you can look it up because this information is available online. There's these brands that put things, especially in things like chicken patties and stuff like that, that is physically making you addicted to those products. When you think of soda, for example, soda is literally sugar, carbonated sugar, which is really bad for you. When you think of a product like Coke, for example, Coca-Cola, that they literally put a chemical inside their drink to prevent you from vomiting, because if you typically put that amount of sugar in your system, then you will actually convulse from it. That is a very sick thing when you think about it, Even sicker than that, back in the day, Coca-Cola, the brand, Coke itself, it actually actively used to actively contain cocaine. How crazy is that? Cocaine. So we live in a world that is insane, that people are driven by money and greed, and they will keep you on the hook. And it's time for you to get off the hook. It's time for you to take control of your life. If you're going to wait for the outside forces and the government and the medical field and whatever to come up with things that is going to support your longevity and your well-being, then, well, you know what, it's time to wake up. You're in for a rude awakening. You're in for a rude surprise. And I've been knowing this for a while. I have just really been looking for something that could sort of like, I suppose, safeguard me against that. I didn't, in my wildest dreams, imagine that I would get a product that can actually reverse those effects. And something I've been considering for a while is actually those, you get those vitamin and mineral cocktails that is sort of basically, you get like an IV drip, and that's sort of like really great for your body. I've been thinking about that, but it's horribly expensive, and apart from the fact that it's horribly expensive, you need some time off, and there's the needle. And again, it's stuff that is put inside of the body. It's chemicals inside of the body. I wasn't interested in that. And so to me, this product is definitely, most certainly, a blessing in disguise. And if you want to know more about it, if you are interested in it, then you are more than welcome to contact me. My contact details are down below in the description. You can either email me, you can send me a WhatsApp text. Please don't call me. Because typically I'm busy with something and I kind of forget to respond. When I get a message, I tick on it when I can respond, and I make sure that I respond. And speaking of that, I used to be typically very forgetful. My mind is more focused now. I just remember stuff, Don't forget things so much anymore, which is great. It makes for a lot more effective, calmer sort of life. But if you're interested, send me a WhatsApp text, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to share some more information with you, to maybe hop on a quick call with you, to share my personal experience with you, to maybe see how this, opportunity can be a benefit for you, for your life. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to sharing the rest of my journey with you. And I really thank you for the opportunity to actually get to do so. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Bye.